Hey, it's Heather, just popping in for a quick check in. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that if you have been thinking about submitting your story or asking a question to the show, we now have openings for Mayhem starting in November. You can always send your questions to me over at heather@daughtersnpd.com. And if you prefer, you're more than welcome to record yourselves telling your story and asking your question. I know for me, those have become some of my favorite episodes. If you do record, however, simply use your phone as if you're using it to make a voice memo. And please do avoid using Bluetooth. Audio recorded through Bluetooth ends up becoming a little bit unusable. I'm open to any stories or questions that might be on your mind right now or are weighing on your heart. But I am especially interested in what I'm starting to think of as mayhem in the wild. We talk a lot about trauma brain and wise mind and dysregulation on the show, but trauma doesn't just appear in those moments. It shows up in your regular everyday life all the time. Trauma can surface in your relationships, in the workplace, in your decision making. You see it in that little voice that you hear inside your head sometimes. And while our healing conversations are really crucial, it's also just as important to start talking about what it's like to live with trauma once you've done a lot of that hard work and that heavy lifting. So, that being said, I know not everyone is at that place yet. If we were, we wouldn't need a show. And that is totally okay. Wherever you are, if you're just starting your journey or you're still working through the thick of it, Mayhem is here and will continue to be here to meet you where you're at. Your trauma stories and your struggles are always going to have a place on this show, and I welcome them as I always do. I also, too, just want to take a second to understand and acknowledge the limits that can come with helping you just through the podcast. While we're here together today, I wanted to let you know that I have now decided that I'm going to open my calendar for private Mayhem consultations. Now, as much as I'd love to work closely with everyone, I'm currently actually only licensed to offer therapy in Massachusetts. So, if you're a Massachusetts resident interested in therapy, you can check out the link in the show notes to learn more about working together. For those of you tuning in from other states or even outside the United States, I'm offering Mayhem consultations, a chance for us to dive a little bit deeper into whatever might be on your mind. These are one-on-one private conversations where we can explore your challenges and I'll be able to offer you some clarity and direction. It's a space where we can talk through the mayhem in your life. See what I did there? And leave with something concrete to take away with you. While these consultations can't be therapy, they are an opportunity for you to get more personalized support from me. For those of you who might be encountering financial limitations as a barrier for help, I do want to remind you, all of you, of your standing invitation to join Tuesday Group. I've opened up sessions now through the end of the year. One of the benefits of group is that it is a more affordable option while still offering that supportive space to navigate trauma recovery in the company of others who are also in it with you. So many of you are navigating the effects of childhood trauma alone. And we know that there are parts of this path that you do need to walk through and walk on your own. You also, though, deserve company on the path. You deserve to take up space and you deserve to connect. Healing happens in connection with others. And if Mayhem and I can help with that, I would truly be honored. Again, if you have a question you'd like me to discuss on the show, feel free to reach out to me over at heather@daughtersnpd.com. And if you're looking for that opportunity to do some more meaningful work together, that invitation is for sure open too. You can find all the links to connect in the show notes. All of you women are in this community of women around the world. who are in this, doing this work together. And I, for sure, most definitely, am in it with you too. Bye for now.